So professionals in the Nigerian information technology will be focusing on the assembly, which is taking place next week. We'll be focusing on professional IT practitioners in Nigeria. The summit will also discuss the future of technology, cybersecurity, and transformative agenda of computer professionals in the country. Joining me for a brief on this is the CEO and founder at Substitute Group, Stephen Oniya. Thanks for coming through. Before you guys jet out to Abuja for your conference, I just think we should talk a little bit about why the issue of professionalism has become such a very big thing within the Nigeria's space. When you talk about technology, computing, digital space, everybody is a professional these days. Am I correct?
Well, that's how it seems, like everybody is a professional, but not everybody itself is a professional.
Has everybody just knows something?
Yes. We need to give a little bit way for the ability of technology and computing to take people out of poverty. So, because there are actually a requirement by law to practice as a computing professional in Nigeria. There are requirements. You are required to be registered to have been tested first. You take the exams of the Computers Professional Registration Council of Nigeria. You will take every level of the exam, starting from the foundation level to the professional level 1, professional level 2, professional level 3, and you will do a project, a real project. Now, that's what the CPN, as I want to call it, will take you through. Once you've successfully proven that you have the requisite knowledge, then you are registered. You are added to the register of professionals in the country.
With mobile phones and laptops and all that these days, everybody's talking about technology. Fintech is what everybody's talking about. So, I can do it. You can do it. You are doing it. But I'm worried about who is a professional, who is an expert, what is required. Are there benchmarks within your industry?
Yes, there are benchmarks. You see, to solve a problem with technology, you assume it's only knowledge and skill that you need.
Yes.
But experience comes in place to be able to become a professional, and your ability to be able to coordinate, understand problems when you are being communicated to, and be able to prove that you've been tested and take away the concept or the problem of quackery. If you can prove yourself that you're published in the register of professionals in the country. So to me, what we do in the council is try not to hinder people who are seeing technology and computing as a way out of poverty, as a way out of unemployment. We kind of allow everybody feel free to play in the computing space. But nevertheless, there are actually law that gives CPN, that's the Computer Professional Registration Council of Nigeria, the power to control and supervise the practice of computing in the country.
Computing seems to be the father, the precursor of even the GSM. So we've got computers in Nigeria for years and many years before technology, before telephony came in. So, but it looks like telephony and telecommunications now seem to have spun off something that people tend to forget. You folks who started with computers.
Well, we as professionals, we don't expect them to evolve at the same pace, but they have different phases. We have the phase where telecommunications is putting in place the infrastructure for the next wave of computing revolution. Okay. So what we are seeing now is telecommunications doing the background work with the likes of 5G networks. Eventually, the real impact will be felt by what computing itself can be done with computational intelligence, which you probably will hear as AI, you will done with data systems, connectivity, and autonomous systems. That's where we will see computing at play after telecommunications have created the infrastructure for us to leverage our products and services.
So information technology are separate from fintech.
Well, fintech is the application.
Or you folks are cousins.
You're very correct. Information technology, fintech is more of applying technology in the financial sector in different ways. Now, information technology is actually the information and communication technology is the awesome discipline where you manage information and you use technology to manage information and communication between people and things.
And that's what we have a ministry for.
Yes, we have a ministry.
Yes.
We also have the responsibility of their responsibility and portfolios are different. We have NIDA regulating too. We have Computer Professional Registration Council controlling and supervising, and we have the ministry having an oversight function over all the agencies and organizations that are putting this harmonization in the industry to ensure we function as a single whole professionals, and that's what we're all coming together next week to do.
I'm trying to find out exactly the institutional arrangements. That's just what I'm trying to find out, because it looks like everybody is into this game, perhaps with the exception of Bosun. Everybody says, I have competence, I can repair a mobile phone, I can repair a laptop, and everybody's... So your organization, your institutional arrangement is say, look, if folks want to make a living, well, times are hard, you can do it. But like the banking industry, for example, you've got to go through the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria before you could call yourself a banker, before you could become driving a vehicle in a bank and you say you're a banker because you don't know the principles of banking. Is that the same thing in your industry?
You see, our ability to separate professionals and expertise from people who are trying to leverage on technology as a form of business for survival is what we've been trying to do for years. There was, a few years ago, the council actually wrote a letter to almost all companies in Lagos requiring that at least one person in their team be a member of the council, as required by law. Actually, you're not supposed to practice as a computing professional in this country without being registered with the Computing Professionals Registration Council of Nigeria. And the reason why we can't impose the way NMA does, the way NBA does, the way we can't make it serious as such is we will hinder the people that sees technology as the easy way out of poverty. But what we are promoting is professionalism. We are not stopping you from trying to make a living from technology as a graphic designer, because there are so many titles now. I still call myself a computing practitioner, but these days I'm a graphic artist, I'm a UI UX artist, I'm a different names across the sector. Now it's showing that the computing itself has evolved. But we still need to have that control and supervising oversight, which is what CPN needs to do.
You know, when I look at your industry, sometimes I felt I came to this world too early. The way you guys spurn titles these days, when I go online on social media, and I just get wowed, and I say, perhaps I'm here too early. And one of the guys over there is smiling at you behind the cameras. He's one of those who call himself a tech IT expert.
I must confess, we in the technology space, we are the one that has the most titles.
Yeah.
Everything we do has a title. You have the people that will say, I'm a hardware engineer, I'm a software developer, I'm a back-end engineer, I'm a front-end engineer, I'm a graphic artist, I'm a UI, UX, I'm a security, I'm a penetration tester. Now, you see in CPN, what we do throughout the years of testing you before you can become a member, because the minimum, even if you graduate as computer science, there's some level of examination you need to go through to prove to us that you have the competence. And you'll be tested across a broad set of discipline. You will try your software development skills, your hardware skills, your networking skills, your database skills. For 3 years, you write exams to prove to the body of the council.
I was thinking I'm going to be at your conference next year, but I'm going to change my mind. Because the way you're going with me right now, I'm just going to have a cup of coffee there on that meeting, and at your conference, I'm going to be sleeping there. But I'm going to be listening, by the way, to find out how your new world of New Horizon, of this new world of Fintech, IT, and all of that, all work together for the benefit of everyone. Thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
I wish you all the best, folks, next week.